I am the host, so I don't need to make a prediction, but I would say that we'll likely see some chaos around the Roche pit, likely very early on. And we're joined now by two interesting faces, Toby and Sindlo. How you guys doing, guys?
That's a bit rough.
Concede still technically...
You know, we leave that for people like Kyle to work up because that's actually his job. But top lane, our job is to look for the fights. Miracle dropping very, very low. Seb still believes he's got this fight in him, and he does. Spilling first blood against Miracle. Kura going the Illuminate first build. There's some decent damage into Seb to finish off the job.
Great, yeah.
And he's getting the Kura to head down south. Funny thing is, though, like, NoTail saw GH, but he was moving over to do the pull. So I don't think his eyes were looking at it. Top lane, Seb running through the trees. Kuro trying to stick with him, and now there's another courier. Seb's courier trying to get to him. The blast is coming from Keeper of the Light, and it does connect with Seb. 14 HP. He'll turn for the Blood Right. Hilariously enough, oh, he's coming back down again. Seb wants to die or fight. At this point, he wants to run. There's just not enough mana in Keeper of the Light to get enough.
No surprise here. It's Weeha's probably single best mid hero, and it's a lane dominator.
Going again on bottom lane. Samel just running down Mind Control. GH with the rolling boulder, trying to create an extra bit of space. Mind Control's got stick charges available, and now he's coming down, and the courier also wants to die. Samel looks at it. As he looks, he dies.
Top lane.
Yep,
2 deaths per minute. We need another kill here.
Are you going to get it? Miracles. No way he's going to get back in time. At least Kura can hit the blast on both. Nope, just on Saxa.
So this is obviously a huge side benefit of NoTail and Samel playing aggressively bottom, is that they buff up Seb a lot in the top side for Thirst, and he can just he can fight the Ursa, actually. Oh, GH found NoTail. Okay.
Handle.
Fast Seb, though. 750 move speed.
And Reaper Scythe. Well... doesn't go move speed. There goes to Mail under a tier 1 tower.
Whoops.
That's going to be the first Necrophorus, like Reaper Scythe level 1 that I've seen been successful in a good week.
Yeah, those are big spells on cooldown now.
Yeah, OG's coming to fight themselves. TP's coming in, Inkswell's off cooldown, Samel ready to go for the jump. Weeha's probably going to be your biggest target you'd want to get. Mind Control, Miracle, everyone's grouping up together. And now the Spirit jump forward. It is going to be Weeha. The stun control is absolutely perfect. He's down for 46 seconds without buyback available. Weaver and Bloodseeker both looking for the Ursa, and the Tornado will send him up. No way to run away, but he did buy a little extra time for his teammates to come over. But the Blood Right, is it going to be enough? Miracle enrages and gets back to the tier 1 tower. Can't say him the same for GH. And do you want to get Roshan? Then that's going to be a hard task against OG.
Yeah, for sure. Like this, to me, this is not a good Ursa game. I think the hero has way too many problems in this until it gets BKB. Oh, there's the combo.
Reaper Scythe, that's all going onto Seb, however, and the damage just wasn't enough. Rolling Boulder forward, maybe with the Ignis. No, Soulbind. Miracle and GH both have to start backing up as Seb is currently Speedy Gonzalez trying to find his new target. With an Inkswell, Sleight of Fist, jump to the back line. Samel's a little too late for that one. Still battling into their own tier 1 tower. Nigma, 5 heroes grouped up together. At least they can get the heal from Mind Control in 1 second time. And maybe stay alive as Seb continues to speed around. And now the jump comes in from Samel. With the Spirits committal forward, they can just push through. And Seb, he is at 968 movement speed. Nigma, you can't run from this. This is the bullet train of OG under the tier 3 tower. He'll fight the kill. He'll lose his life, but it's all for the spectacle that is OG.
Yes.
Do we have time?
Slight chains.
I don't think you don't have time. The fight started up on top lane. Rolling Boulder forward. Its mid one is being initiated on, but NoTail gets the double silence out. The Reaper Scythe does not kill mid one. The Ignis will buy an extra bit of time, but this easy stun lock from Grimstroke with the Inkswell will do the work. But now TA. Weeha has arrived. He got himself silenced. He's still on the edge of the Blood Right. Mind Control. He barely lives through this. The mech charges, able to actually get the extra wands off too. Weaver's looking for the rebuttal. Looking to get through the backlines onto Mind Control. He's got the bug on him while Seb has just dove the base. Yeah, why not? Everyone's low enough anyway. Just watch that speed counter start to rise as Samel's got himself a double kill. We're at 900 movement speed. Another jump forward from Samel, but Ursa will enrage up and they're gonna find the kill. Samel's streak is ended by Weeha. But you got another big stun. Sucks is just a delivery service at the moment, but Weeha, he's the executioner. Killing off the bugs inside the tier 3 tower. Seb's not done. He still wants another kill. Looking for the fight onto GH. One extra control is something there. Right now, the only thing that's there is Weeha. He's the last man standing for Nigma. One more attack. In fact, the TA trap will let him get the kill, and the BKB is here and ready to go once again. Bloodseeker will start his TP out. There's no Meld Bash just yet. We're not at 25s.
well-executed spellcasting that really then, you know, strategic intricacies.
Correct.
Well, that sounded way too
Going after mid one, GH gonna get the rolling in. Remember, they've got the kick, follow up, and Miracles get the jumps forward. And mid one having a very hard time getting away. He's got support, however. Ursa, silenced up for the moment. No Will-O-Wisp, 2 seconds on cooldown. Ursa needs more time to survive. The Essence Ring and the Blinding Light might provide exactly that for the Soulbind. You're enraged, it's a double rupture. You have to stand on the ground and fight. Miracle still trying to run out the blood right. He's just on the edge of it, still going to end up going down. That doesn't mean Grimstroke gets to live. Nigma, everyone's trying to get the backlines. A rolling boulder forward from GH, just make sure the Bloodseeker can't keep running forward. He'll able to get another rolling boulder away. Can't get up the hill into safety as Weeha, he's hiding under Meld. The rolling boulder, Saksa, he actually blocked it. Able to get the swarm out, allowing time for Samel to close the distance. And they're pinging out. Does anyone have detection? There's dust. There's dust over on the Weaver. TA will begin his TP away to safety, and there's no searing. TA, no BKB. It was on cooldown for 5 seconds when this fight began. Now it's coming back off. He'll get it up and running. The Soulbind is there, but Weeha won't have to care too much. He still wants this kill over on Bloodseeker, but they can't move forward. The double rupture doing his work. Samel can come in. The BKB's worn off, and Weeha very susceptible. Nothing more that Kuro could do, and Weeha, well, with him being
Seb's
down, the rest
running.
of his teammates to pick off Seb. Oh, he's running, he's being kicked, he's just moving everywhere. He's got, who's he got? He's got Miracle. But then again, has Miracle got him into the trees, the jump forward, unable to connect to Miracle. You have to battle with a bug on his back. In fact, a lot of bugs. It's called the OG lineup. They're surrounding him. GH wants a rolling boulder away, but once again, the Weaver is there to body block him back out. So GH will die in the trees. And Miracle is the sole survivor for Nigma. But don't worry, they'll respawn and we'll go again.
And for the first time in 10 minutes, the Radiant lineup is running bottom left a little bit. Now they're running full left.
No.
Oh my god, they're going to fight
We've got
anyway.
double silence, we've got double rupture, we're on it again! How much life can you actually have? The Enraged Miracle let him survive as a rolling boulder from GH goes at the back lines. Once again, they're trying to kill off the Grimstroke. Mind control, he's got the Reaper side of the Valve, but the Aghanim Scepter from Weaver gives Grimstroke all the life back that he costly requires as Weeha totally on the run, silenced up, trying to man mode against a BKB to Bloodseeker. That won't work. The Reaper side can't put down mid one. He'll still end up going down thanks to the control time they had. But Necrophorus, Seb, he'll bring him down underneath the neutrals. Or will they? TP out? Anyone? No. Mind control. Beautifully played to get home.
I love you pointed out the neutral items as well. OG don't have any tier 3 items because they're not hitting creeps. We're just straight
Here we go. Another route up. We're ensnared. We're ruptured. And Nigma have to stand their ground, but a great initiation into the backline from GH. The Magnetize catching 5 heroes of OG. Their ears will ring, but it buys time for the rupture to wear off. And Weeha's prepped his trap in the mid lane. He's looking towards Seb. Instead, he wanted some mail, but it didn't really work that way. Now the tornado up and towards the air. Seb's waiting for his to hit back into the ground. And can Weeha finish the job? The BKB. You've got 4 seconds, but he can't attack. Disarmed up by the halberd. Can't get the damage in, and Samel wants him. He wants Weeha badly. The Aegis is already cracked. And now another jump forward. Weeha gets a clumsy net, but Samel just gets Aghanim Scepter back into position where he's actually in range of Weeha. He'll have buyback available, so underneath these tier 4 towers now, OG will fight. They haven't taken racks, but they want heroes. That's what's more important. Converge. They saw the blood. They're coming again. A perfect 2 tornado, putting down the ice wall as well. GH can rolling boulder away from this one. You can't say the same from Necro. At least you don't have the double rupture target happening once again. So Necro will go down. No buyback available. Again, now the Soulbind catching Ursa, catching TA. They try and lock him down, and TA is falling to the BK beat up. Bloodseeker is beyond unbelievably powerful. Cotter will die in the trees, and that may just be the time to push for the game. Maybe they can go down the mid lane and end this. In fact, Nigma say no more. No more. GG is
We needed
called.
1 more kill. It's 61 kills in 31 minutes.
Close enough, Sid. Close enough will have to do. But don't worry. Don't worry, Sid.
Now nothing matters.
Take comfort, Sid. You have potentially another 2 games in this series.
I mean, attributes are fine as well, but it's
it's
not
actually an egg counter now. You know, you get the.
I mean, it is for the Mirana, right?
Yeah,
It's a little bit easier to hit the egg. That's definitely true.
I am.
Some
OG is
natural
just
synergy.
full contesting for bounty runes. Arrow's gonna fly forward. Actually connects on GH. Samael combining with the Illuminate Blast from Notel. They have the damage. Samael will.
Creep skips. the safe link
Oh,
carry
mid
free
one.
farms as well.
That's cool. I like that. The arrow flies in. Mid one swaps we into the stun underneath the tier 1 tower to actually claim the kill. That's got some style to it. So yeah, they really want to have a fight. Icarus dives up from GH. He's the man on the front lines. Mind control is the one they would like to get. And GH, perfect stun control.
Ooh, can they
All
get
the
swapped
damage
here?
they
No.
need. Post on forward, they're going to use
he's dead.
Arrow, the Will-O-Wisp, and everything else you've got. And the TP comes in Miracle. You'll get the spin-off in time before the magic missile from mid one's able to connect, but now Stampede forward. One charge available. He needs to actually get it off to have enough life to even have a chance to Omni Slash.
You really wanted that Will-O-Wisp. I mean, he's fighting into Venge. He knows he can get swapped. Samel
Yeah, he's just going to walk it off.
has haste rune. It's fine.
And he does. GH gets picked off in the meantime. Seb just jumps forward, triggers
This
up
is
the hood of
getting
Defiance, got all the
ugly
sustain in the
now.
world.
From Nigma that allows them to take initiative, and I'm still looking at this axe, just struggling. He
look
needs
at we.
stuff, and he doesn't have it.
At least we got the Ghost Shroud off, but now the Illuminator connects.
Uh-oh.
And once again, deny the ability to
That's-
even trigger the magic wand charges.
It's kind of like last game. It really is very similar. The laning stage went a bit better for Nigma, but now they're in trouble. Gotta find a way to make something happen here.
Well, Mind Control. Gonna battle in the trees once again.
And dead.
There's so many setups. Under
Yeah.
the Observer, under the Sentry, they get the Hoof Stomp over on Weeha with the Will-O-Wisp down, another Arrow control. Need to kill Necro before he can get the Ghost Shroud heal off. The silence will be there, and they actually find the kill. So hey, we're back over to Mind Control. Let's continue exactly where they started. A swap up, Kuro, now trapped in the middle of the team. He's able to get the Soul Bind, Blinding Light pushing him back. Another Arrow! Sucks, he's actually able to connect on the target without any kind of setup this time around, so Miracle can't get involved. There's no
can
Blink
they
Dagger.
get it,
How do you
though?
actually close the distance on this? Now mid one, Battle
Just-
Hunger out, TP's coming in from Sumail, TP's, oh okay, everyone's coming. OG, they got the call, but there's 5 heroes ready to try and fight, but Kuro already threw out the Phantom's Embrace, so no double silence available. The Blinding Light pushing away, so Seb couldn't get the Hoof Stomp initiation that he was searching for. Miracle just wants to finish up Don't Tell over in the tree lines, the Phoenix Egg. That was well far back, but heavy commitment. We
Okay.
have our 5v5 under the tier 1 tower on bottom. Seb wants to be the tank of the front lines, but he's burning underneath the Sunray. GH doesn't have much more to give, and now maybe with the Omnislash, have you got some extra damage? He doesn't have the mana for it. Now he does. Miracle, the Omnislash will now come out. Seb is brought down, held in place just long enough by the Reaper's sight, but the bigger hero they want Sumail. They want to finish the job, and the Arrow! Saxa connects in the back line. He'll work with mid once, and Miracle can't keep the chase going, and Sumail just walks it off. Nigma's just like a bad stitch to OG.
Yeah, they really needed this fight to go well after OG screwed up the initiation, like you pointed out, with the Caudle and Centaur kind of counterplaying each other. But even with that, OG still came out on top in the end here. See
Yeah,
if they
that's
can
the
get any
Spirit
extra
Vestal.
kills.
They're trying to kill off GH Weeha by putting it on him. Mid one, trapped for the moment, but now the Will-O-Wisp. Everyone comes back. Weasel on life. The perfect sleight of fist steering chains from Sumail. He's been battling for the last minute and a half on probably 1/5 of his HP, but he doesn't care. Mind Control's got the dunk, and they're all playing around him on low life. He'll get the call and tried to go for the dunk, but there was never going to be joy there. Too much life for the Ember Spirit holding 1 charges. It's brutal, and they're coming up for their own fight. One little golem looking to chase after Mirana, and one more leap. Down she goes, and the BTs are up from Seb. He jumps on the back of the warrior, the Hellbear Smasher. And with a Will-O-Wisp, they're all caught out once again. Axe being pushed back inside the Will-O-Wisp with sleight of fist searing chains and a double damage rune from Sumail. All the damage in the world from Miracle. Can't even kill off mid one. And that may be the game.
Swap into fear, right? It's in the meta right now. I think it's better than it used to
Looking
be.
for the stuns and the spirits. That's not exactly what they were hoping for, probably. Buys a little bit of extra time. Now Necro arriving. Stampede from OG being used to not move back. In fact, being used to get more aggressive underneath the melee racks. Say goodbye to Weeha. Axe is doing the best he can. Mind Control can only run in and call. There's nothing more he can do. There's still no Omnislash. He's trying to buy time for Miracle to get that final point of damage in towards Seb, but it won't happen. They're all 5 dead. GG is called. An OG keeping 35 kills in about 24 minutes. Classic OG.
That series was more one-sided than I thought it would be. Considering how much OG has struggled, they made it look so easy today. Both games. I think